Yeah, it's like 7 a.m. Look at the haze and the fog way out there. Pretty, huh? Well, I'm gonna do some looking down this shoreline. We'll see what I can get. Well, I come back, I found a real nice point in here just with the shovel. It fell right out of the wall in one of my last videos. Rained a little bit, but you see my hole there is filled with water, so I come over here, it's filling up, but I got some material out of there, and look here. There's another little Amos made out of that black flint. And that base might not even be broke. A lot of these with that might have just been made like that. It's got the basal thinning, and that's kind of nice. There's the first little find there. It's a little Amos point sharpened down. Thought I'd show you, it's that black chert that's producing like the rust. Kind of a nice little point. There's stuff in here. See, there's another like blank cash blade, little knife maybe we'll say. See, that's just another little like quarry blank. You know, but the quarry's right there in the river cobbles, and they just made piles of these. Well, I like what I just found. I'm glad I saw it, because this is almost small enough to go through the holes on my sifter. Look right there. That's faceted hematite, like exhausted. Look at that nice facet, a facet. That'll be perfect for a little frame. I'll put that right in an Arrowhead frame I'm working on. Facets on every face, completely used up. Just so small you can barely hold it. Yeah, here's this first little piece of faceted hematite. Very tiny and all used up. Looks like a little die. That's pretty cool, huh? Very tiny. I'm serious. The next screen out of this little pit I've started, I'm hitting the layer of sand. See it there? Next screen after that last little piece. Other just smoker. Look at that. It's got nice color, browns in it. Oh, that's a nice piece of faceted hematite. Perfect for a frame too. Well, this is a nice piece, isn't it? Look at all that, and look at the color. Put that in a frame, run some arrowheads like that. Boy, that's nice. Well, I'm getting something about every screen. See right there, that gray piece? That's some kind of little side scraper. We'll look at it. Yeah, look at that big overshot flake all the way across that. But you see, that's clearly been used heavily on the edges. Especially that edge. Like a side scraper is what you'd call it. I think this is the third screen after that last piece of hematite. And right here is something else. Look at that. There's another little one. Well, here's this piece of hematite. Third piece out of there just real quick. See, this piece is broke there, but that could be natural cortex. I doubt it. I think it's damaged. It's still a nice piece, nice facet there. Well, I found a point similar to this, but man, this looks stemmed lancy. Oh man, folks, this is a month maker. Look right here. Oh, wow. It's got them little, oh, it's real ground. This is, we'll have to see what else comes out of here. I'm on a new spot, and I've already found little serrated points. Now look at this. You gotta be careful on what you call stuff. Boy, I don't know. We'll have to see. That's beautiful though. Well, material, the chipping on this looks old. And you see, look at this notch right there. That little kind of spur on the base. You know, kind of looks Hopewell too, but I really don't think so, and I'll show you here. Right off of that, see, look at this. See, this point looks a little Hopewell-y, but it's got the basal thinning, the grinding, and see, it's the same material. And this one today, when I saw it, I thought, man, that's a Lance. You got to be careful. I might have to look here another year and sift all of that. See, it really, from that side, really looks like a stemmed lancelet point. And there's really no, you know, I found some Adinas on that shoreline, but, you know, no Hopewell stuff, and really no Flint Ridge bladelets. None of these they should be made out of Flint Ridge, where I'm at. These look like old points, and these are beautiful. This one today, I mean, it's got grinding, it's got the little kind of spurs, that looks old, and that's a beautiful find. And you see, you got to call that a Paleo Lance. Now, for sure, there's little stem points. You see, there's stuff that's paleo looking coming out of their other stuff too. That's black Kanawha Chert, kind of a little crude, but would have done the job, you know. Not all of them were fine masterpieces, but that's a pretty nice piece, to say the least. Well, see this line engraved in this? That's where they were sharpening something or grinding something right there. That's a cool little one. There's another remnants of one right there. That's cool, huh? Find a little handheld one like that. Man, look at this. The water's coming up, and the holes I'm digging in are really filling with water, so I won't be able to stay too much longer, but the water will go down. It's up from what it normally is. But I raked that out, thought, man, that looks like something. And it is. See, it's been pecked out right there a little bit, right out of the middle of a campsite, an ancient one. Well, I've been digging these for several days. I've already put on a few of them. I'm right off now where I found the cache of points. And there was all kinds of nice ones, and it's about cached. But every day I come up here and probe around a little bit, try to find a little bit of fired rock. And you see I'm in a little. And look what popped out. Oh, figs. There is another cache point. And it's just absolutely beautiful from around this fire pit. That's a nice one. Well, this is lightening up, and it's that, I'd say it's high grade Brush Creek Chert, and it's getting the green tint to it. See it? And it's got that weird Amos, see the serrations on the right side, and it's getting that kind of weird angle to one side to where it's been used. I'll show you some more here. Look here. See how this one, I just sifted this one not long ago. It's getting that weird, see it, on that one too, and even this real nice ones. See how it's getting the weird edge started from the resharpening. The tip isn't straight off the base, it's kind of towards 1245. These are cool. I'd say they started as projectiles and then were shot into a fish or something, pulled off maybe the harpoon, which had interchangeable heads, and then one side was used to fillet the fish. That's what I think. Well, here's another one out of there, and you can see this one's really been used and taken on the drastic angled edge form. I'd say this started as a projectile. You see? It was much water, and it's been sharpened into this tool. Well, it's been used into this tool by cutting something, and I'd say they were filleting fish. Would do the job. Resharpen it, keep that serrated edge on it. You could just do all kinds of stuff. That's cool, huh? Well, it's not the end of August, and I started arrowhead hunting on here every day, July 1st, and I found all this stuff. Plus, I have enough in there to fill another frame this size. You know, these points from this video aren't in here. That's a lot of stuff. Plus, there's stone tools and stuff that aren't even here, piles of hematite, and just look at all this stuff. A lot of nice stuff. I hope you enjoyed this one. Squirrel Man's going nuts. He wants down. The digger. Dog Bubbie Express. Man, I got my hands full. I'm wet. It's so hot. It just feels like an oven out here, but here he is, the digger. He's getting ready. You gonna do some digging? Well, I'm gonna let him run. I'm gonna eat, let it cool down a little, go back, try to find some more stuff. Look here, somebody is worked up. He's ready. He's been in there for hours in his cage. Look at him, he just wants to dig holes, roll in the mud. Are you rolling in the mud? Or you? And he's over here. Come on up here. Hey. Hey. What are you doing? Look there, folks. It's the dog Bubbie. Get over here. And look at this. He's attacking leaves and stuff. What are you doing? Squirrel Man's a character, ain't he? He's getting out of here. Dog Bubbie makes him nervous. I'll see you, folks. Look here. Who's this? We better go get Squirrel Man. He's running off. You hot? We'll go get some ice water.